Alright YouTube, it's been a while since I've made a video. A lot of that's got to do with me going through some, I guess you could say, life changes this past year, or beginning of the year. I just recently bought a house, and that has been a deal and a half, and I will be getting married in a couple of months, so I've been going around and doing 100 different things and practically have no money, of course, because everything has been spent on all of that stuff. But I wanted to bring up this video because it kind of, not really a necessity, but kind of came to my mind a couple weeks ago. Evidently, where I live now, it's in the middle of the woods. It's only like 10 minutes out of town, or a nearby town. We have power failure from time to time. It seems like the whole road has power failure from time to time with storms, and it's summertime. So some of this kind of come up with necessity, but also like real life planning. But let's get into some power outage stuff that people can deal with, especially in the summertime. First things first, some of the easy ones, especially if you're a female or if you live with a female. Something you're going to have abundance of are probably candles. Random candles, whatever. Just candles for the house. But definitely a great thing to have because, well, when lights are out, you need to be able to see. And these are great sources of light just to have around the house. Another thing, of course, lighters. I like these for two reasons. One, well, the old lady likes these because she doesn't burn her fingers. Two, you can hold the flame on something, especially when the candle's way deep down in there, well, without burning your fingers. So these are great lighters to have. But candles, lighters, all that super basic stuff, but still, always have some around the house, and more than likely you do anyways. An extra thing, these are kind of a bit of a novelty item, but still, little glow sticks. They can be big, small, whatever. Glow sticks are great. If you pop a glow stick or a couple, they're going to get you through the night, whatever, just to be able to see stuff, or put them in a certain area so you can kind of see what's going on. Because sometimes you never realize how black the darkness can be when you have absolutely no light. So that can always help. Sticking with light, we'll go on to a particular style of flashlight. I know most people are like, okay, flashlights, whatever, but still. This is a very functional flashlight where it can be stood up, all this kind of stuff. And the funny thing was, last time the power went out, the old lady was actually doing invitation cards. So what I did is I lit a few of these candles, took a light like this, turned it on, which the battery's almost dead in this, and clamped this to the ceiling fan and shined it right down where she was working on the coffee table. So a functional light is also very nice. So like I said, you can push this button here, then it clamps on stuff. So a little cheap light. It comes in a set with a big one and a small one. This is the big one. But simple stuff like that can make doing average things in your house with a power outage very easy. So nice there. Again, sticking with light, because of course when the power's out, that's one of the biggest things you need is a little Mayday ready light. Now, yes, this is a bit of a novelty item because this needs no batteries. This is actually a wound up charge light. So he's got a little flashlight there. It's actually kind of bright, especially when it's really dark. Very easy to use. Now, there is a couple other ones like this on the market. There's two main ones that I've seen. One's a shake light where you just shake it up and down, and the other one's like a hand crank, so you crank it to get it going. Now, this is the only one I've seen that you just use one hand. And to me, that's really the only one that you really should have. I like these because you charge it up, leave it in the drawer, well, the batteries aren't going to die. And then if you do find it and it needs charged, well, you can leave it on and pump it with your hand, and you're going to have light. You don't have to fumble around looking for batteries. So yes, it's a bit of a novelty item, but still, it worked very well last time the power went out, especially when you need to find your way to the bathroom or all that kind of stuff. Sticking with, and speaking of going to the bathroom, even though I live in the middle of the woods, I'm actually on city water, so that's great because I have water no matter what. So I don't have to worry about a well and a pump and all that kind of stuff. But if you do, you need to have probably a lot of extra water on hand to maybe use the bathroom. Sometimes you can't always go outside, or some people may not want to go outside, but extra water on hand is going to be very great for that. Also for drinking. Drinking water. Easy. Have bottled water. Well, most people drink bottled water nowadays. This is your basic bottle of water that you're going to get from like a Walmart or a grocery store, or whatever your grocery store may be. Typically, these are 10 cents a bottle. I mean, 10 cents a bottle, come on. That's great. Now, if you do have well water, or you do have what you may feel is tainted water, or even if you need to get as extreme as maybe there's a creek or any type of water you need to get to, well, you can use some Oasis tablets, the water purification tablets. You know what, if you have to, use it. I don't think it's that much of a necessity, but if you want to get down to it, then yes, you can do that. Another great thing is basic little first aid kit. Power's out, it's a lot greater chance of you hitting something, stubbing something, just whatever. But headache medicine, creams, little gauze, band-aids, just your basic stuff. I mean, you don't need anything crazy here, but you should have one anyways at all times, but maybe just one stored away, it's easy to get. You know, it's just super simple stuff. And one of the last things, I'm actually using for kind of a light source, a big old-fashioned lantern. This one is a GE lantern we got, I think, from like Walmart. The lady picked it up for one specific reason. It does run off batteries, but on the back there is a plug here. Get it open. Don't have any fingernails. There's a plug here for a USB port. And yes, we have phones. If you want to charge your phone, it's a little lantern that you can do this. I know some people will be like, it's power outage, why do you need your phone, why do you need all these things? Last power outage we had, the old lady was actually on call at the local hospital, and her phone was dying. So there was one of two options, and she has to be with her phone at all times. Get in the car, sit in the car while it charges, or go do something. So since she didn't want to do that, we picked up this lantern. So it's not only a lantern, but you have a phone charger. So very simple. You can take it camping, you can do whatever. But these are just some basic things. Maybe urban environment, power outage, especially in the summertime. We're not really worried about keeping warm. There's not really much you can do to cool down, but you know, just let me know what you think. Like, subscribe, you know, put in the comments maybe some extra ideas that you may have. But hopefully we'll have some more videos rolling out, and thanks for watching.